Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Kaisers, and I'm going to be performing a class review for my class. Now, there are a lot of pros as well as cons when it comes to playing Kaisers, and I'm going to show you guys some gameplay as I describe some of the pros and cons, and hopefully you guys can see how good or bad of a class that Kaiser is. So the first pro of Kaiser is just we have very high horizontal mobility. When we're in final form, we have an extremely powerful teleport that allows us to move basically anywhere and everywhere within the matter of a millisecond. There's literally zero animation delay between the teleport stopping an attack or performing an attack, which is absolutely amazing. Our teleport is one of, if not the best teleport in this game, and that's even to say it's better than battle mages. However, one advantage that battle mages have over us is that their teleport allows them to teleport up even if there were no platforms or anything for them to stand on, whereas Kaisers, we can't do that. Another positive that Kaisers have is that we have very good of a balanced skill set. And mainly what I'm referring to is our ability to reset skills. So one of our hypers that we get at level 160, I think, is called Kaiser's Majesty, where we're allowed to reset basically any skill that is not a 5th job skill. So what that includes is the AB link, Nova Temperance. I think that's the Kaiser's version of Hero's Will. And we also have our own Echo. It's not called Echo of Heroes, I forgot what it's called. But yeah, we can reset that with our CD reset skill. So it's a very powerful skill to have. And having this skill allows me to maximize the effect of an AB link, because I can basically have the AB link up for my full burst. Combined with Kaiser's desperate need for buff duration, the AB link essentially lasts for around 20 seconds per cast, and I can reset that, which gives me approximately 38 to 40 seconds worth of AB link. Another positive that we have for Kaisers is that we have an iframe every minute. So what that means for us is we're able to have very high survivability in most bosses. Our iframe is not extremely long. It lasts for about, I think, maybe 3 to 5 seconds depending on server lag. But it's very short cooldown, so you can basically use it many times in a given boss fight. One of the last major pros of Kaiser is that we have a very above average training. So what that means is, if you look at my rates here, we get very good meso rates and EXP rates because we're able to mob at such a high pace, and we're able to clear the map in such a fast time. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that, it's without faults. Kaiser's, like every other class, has its own set of cons as well. For Kaisers to be such good mobbers, it requires all of their summons, including Lucisoul, to one-shot. If the Lucisoul doesn't one-shot, we have pretty bad mobbing compared to other classes, because our basic bare bone mobbing skill is not super wide in terms of vertical or horizontal reach. It's just, I think, average. Now, another con with Kaisers, as I'm somewhat alluded to in the beginning, is that we have absolutely no vertical mobility when it comes to boss fights where there are no platforms. So for most classes nowadays, we have up jumps. I believe almost every single explorer class has an up jump, But for Kaisers, we don't have enough jump. Instead, we get rope lift. But our rope lift only works if there is a platform. That's not always the case, especially in Phase 3 or Phase 2 of Black Mage. So in that sense, we're very limited vertically. Another con with Kaisers is that we have a somewhat buggy of a 5th job skill. Our main burst in a 5th job skill is very buggy sometimes, especially in Gloom and Horlucid Phase 3, where the hitbox is questionable and is not the best. So sometimes, as you can see in this clip here, the Kaiser do not hit the boss. They're just taking a vacation day, essentially. And they just stand there and do nothing. So that affects our DPS by quite a bit, because if 1 or 2 of my Kaisers are not attacking, that's a good chunk of damage loss. Here's another con. So essentially for Kaisers, we cannot stand on the far right of Vihela as a safe spot. That's actually going to get us marked every single time. So because of our bigger hit spot, we have to move either slightly to the left or just not stand there at all. Another thing is in Black Mage, we have a similar situation where we cannot stand to the far left to dodge spikes. Most classes will be able to stand in the safety spot, but our classes cannot. The last con, and this is like a nitpicking, is that we have slow summon attack speed in training. So our Stone Dragon is one of our 2 summons that we have, and the attack speed of it is similar to a Lucid Soul, and it's very slow. So it doesn't attack very fast, which clears the map slower than it possibly could be. But again, you know, at the end of the day, we still have pretty above average mobbing. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will post another video later on about my training. If anybody's interested, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.